Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 15 of Season 2 here at Bayern Leverkusen. We're at the transfer window, we've cracked on, we beat Bayern Munich in yesterday's episode in the league, and now we face them in the quarterfinals of the Deutsche Pokal. So I'd like to replicate yesterday's victory if we possibly can. We followed that up with a game against Nuremberg, and then Hoffenheim in the Bundesliga before tomorrow. We're back to Champions League action with our round of 16 game against AC Milan. So there's a lot of important games on the horizon. None more so right now than this away game at the Allianz against Bayern Munich, which hopefully we shall come away with a victory from. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. And I'm just hoping that everything goes according to plan today. Same formation that they played against us last time, Bayern here with a 4-1-4-1, although a couple of changes. Vertonghen in, Pjanic into the starting lineup with Goretzka moving up further forward into a centre mid role rather than CDM, so Thiago drops to the bench and Thomas Müller starting up top ahead of Robert Lewandowski. Other than that, it's the same 11, so we'll hope for the same result. Goretzka holding me off well, great physicality on FIFA. Alaba. Nice tackle by Torgan Hazard, but it goes only as far as says Gnabry. Arturo Vidal turns, but runs straight into Golovin. Counter-attacking opportunity. Only thing is, I don't have the pace of Werner to rely on up top now. Of course, he's out injured for 2 months with a broken elbow. So Lucas Alario is having to start up top for me for the foreseeable future, which hopefully won't affect our ability to get results. But we'll have to wait and see if Alario can fill the gap left by our pacey #1 striker. Müller lays that back to Leon Goretzka. Lovely tackle by Corentin Tolisso. I tried to dive into that challenge with a slide tackle and he just wouldn't go. Bailey picks up the ball, but a free kick's been given. Stood over it is David Alaba. Is he going to shoot? Jan Vertonghen's got a decent hit on his left foot, but Alaba is going to leave it to Jan Vertonghen, and he is going to shoot. That cracks off Leander Dendoncker. That would have been rather painful. He stood there and took it. Here's Arturo Vidal into Leon Goretzka. Cross. Vidal back inside there to Kimmich, to Gnabry. Nice little bit of footwork. Jonathan Tah slides in to block the shot, and we shall counter. We scored on a counter-attack numerous times so far this season. Again, I don't have the pace of Werner up top. We do have Bailey, and if I can, just squeeze that through. Oh, and Alario can't find the man in the middle. Bayern been the better side in the opening 25 minutes, having the first real chances of the game there that were either blocked or missed. Cut off physical battle in the middle between Pjanic and Golovin there. Thomas Müller trying to create something. He's not able to do so. Vidal forward to Serge Gnabry. Had some good footwork a moment ago, but Jonathan Tah put in a good block. Lucas Vazquez tackled well by Wendell, and we will clear it away. Under pressure here at the back on a consistent basis at the minute. Bayern trying to turn the screw, but at the minute they can't get the screw all the way in and score the goal. Bailey down the line into the channel for Lucas Alario to chase on to. Jan Vertonghen's with me. Oh, well, that's a foul. That was very rash from Jan Vertonghen, and no surprises. He picks up a yellow card for that. Alario just dropped the shoulder, sent the defender the wrong way, and it was a simple beating of him and a simple decision for the referee to give the yellow card. Broke the ball in. Oh, he went with his feet there. Man in the middle, I think it was Golovin. Jonathan Tah will get that cross there to Tolisso. Out wide is Torgan Hazard. In there is Lucas Alario. I did get the ball past Jerome Boateng, but Boateng stood me up, and I'm not really too sure that was obstruction, but the referee deemed it so. We'll lay this off, and Corentin Tolisso won't score against his former team while blocked by Pjanic. It was too close to get it up and down again. I had to really lay it off to a teammate. Decent delivery. Alario's up with a header, but that's comfortable for Manuel Neuer. We're trying to turn the screw ourselves at the other end, but in the battle of tug of war at the minute, no one's really coming out on top. Tah looking for Torgan Hazard. We might be able to come out on top momentarily here. I'll get this into the middle, and Alario is there. We do lead by a goal to nil. The screw has finally gone in for us. It's Leverkusen 1, Bayern Munich 0. Now, should Jan Vertonghen have cut that out? Because he was in front of the man positionally. Vertonghen's in the right place, but he just doesn't read the pass. Can't turn his body enough and doesn't react quickly enough, and Alario has a simple tap in. We're in front. Goretzka down the line there to Lucas Vazquez. Cross could come in. It hasn't yet. Back to Kimmich, to Goretzka. Swept back to Pjanic. They're looking for an equaliser before half-time here, Bayern. Superb possession football. If this leads to a goal, I wouldn't have minded conceding that because that was genuinely undefendable. I couldn't do anything against that passing. It was ridiculous. Thankfully, Kudetsky makes the save at the near post with his feet to deny Arda Turan. Arda Turan? What am I even on about? Arturo Vidal. And thankfully, a 1-0 lead at the break is still intact. Although Bayern, as you can tell from the stats, dominating the game thus far. Alaba with a free kick. He's got short there, Jan Vertonghen. Through the gap. Oh, nicely picked off, but we win it back again, Bayern. Alaba driving forward. Into Muller, great first touch. Poor finish, and we'll deny them the opportunity of a corner as well. Had to rely on Kudetsky twice now at his near post. Once at the very end of the first half, once at the very beginning of the second. A decent lofted ball in. Won by Dendoncker, I think. Indeed it was. Corner to come for Bayern. They've been so much better in this game than they were in the league. I don't quite know why they performed so poorly in the league, but right now they're playing very, very well indeed. But they can't score a goal, which is good for me, of course, with the 1-0 lead. Vidal going off, and Thiago, I think, coming off. No, James Rodriguez coming on for Arturo Vidal. Now, does that mean they're going to drop Leon Goretzka into CDM, or has James come on straight at CDM? No, Miralem Pjanic has dropped to CDM, and then moved James into the centre mid role. So Goretzka's still playing slightly higher up the pitch than he was in the league. And because of his added physicality, that means he's still going to be a pain in my backside for the rest of this game. Tolisso round the corner to Bailey. Deliver the ball into the box. Oh, Torgan Hazard doesn't get a clean connection on it. Didn't quite time the volley right. Hits it down into the ground, which takes all this sting out of it, and it's a simple save for Manuel Neuer. And if Serge Gnabry had gotten his first touch right there, he would have been clean through. With his pace to get away as well, I would have been in real trouble. Oh, Boateng just enough to get a tota. He's so good, Jerome Boateng. Such a difficult player to play against. I'm definitely finding it easier with Jan Vertonghen alongside him than I did with Mats Hummels, that's for sure. Vertonghen, the weak link in their defensive line. That's a foul on James Rodriguez. But slows the move down. 20 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Here comes Thiago for Pjanic. So presumably that means then Goretzka, unless maybe Thiago's going to play in the deeper role. Yep, no, Thiago's going to come on in that deeper role. So Goretzka stays at centre mid. Into Goretzka around the corner nicely to Jerome Boateng. Goretzka in the box, tackled by Tolisso. And that just reaches Alario, who's got the strength to hold off Thiago for the time being. Now Julian Brandt is in the middle. Just need to get away and stay ahead, which we've done well. I'm just going to keep driving in. Pull the ball back. Oh! Skips across the toes of Leon Bailey. If he takes that under control, that's certainly 2-0 and game over. As it happens, here they come on the counter now. Vasquez inside, given straight to Bailey. He could take control of it that time around, couldn't he? Oh, that's frustrating. Right, look for Lario. Find only Jan Vertonghen. Goretzka. Lunge. Oh, what a tackle from Julian Brandt. That was outrageously good. From an attacking player to hook the ball away like that. Alaba, I read that turn. I can't outmuscle him though. Torgan Hazard can't get the ball away. Thiago to Boateng, back to James. Don't let him on his left, force him on his right, which we've done well. Lucas Vasquez tackled Muller as his pass blocked, but Thiago gets the ball ahead of Corentin Tolisso there. Here's Gnabry. That's a lovely turn. Oh, outside the post. Goal kick. That might just be us through to the semi-final. Bit late. Robert Lewandowski's not really got enough time to make a difference now. Brandt, lovely turn. Looks to accelerate away. James is trying his best to close me down. Lario get it out wide there to Torgan Hazard. We get away. It's got to be two. Oh, and is superb finish. We definitely are going through to the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal now. Narrow angle that was forever narrowing. It's a very heavy touch there, but the corner, very corner of the 6-yard box, and we find the very far top corner. That is exactly where that, what a goal, exactly where that shot had to go to ensure it went in. Beautiful finish. Really pleased to get back-to-back wins against Bayern Munich in League and Cup. We went top of the Bundesliga with the first one, and now with this second, we're through to the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal. Bring on Nuremberg. Sally. To Loven, to Kitsu, to Behrens, turns well, but can't finish well. When he got that little Cruyff turn in, I thought that was it. I thought that had sold me completely and it was going to be 1-0. Thankfully, he's fired wide of the target. A warning shot very early doors here against Nuremberg. Switch on, Ches. Golovin over the top. Hazard should bring that down. He uses his head well. Lofts in towards the back post. Bailey brings it down well. I have to turn here. Pull that back to Golovin. Oh, it's blocked, but it falls to Brandt. Good save by Matania. Didn't necessarily go according to plan, but we still ended up with a chance. And then the corner. And Tar hit that far too cleanly than he needed to. Needed a glancing header there. And he's just gotten a Harry Maguire connection to it, but not the direction. Here's Behrens driving forward. He missed the tackle. Shaq over the top to Sally. He's in behind here. Henrik's trying to close him down and does so brilliantly. It's where the extra acceleration and sprint speed come in handy now that he's started to grow physically. Kirk with the delivery. Ishak with a header, and that will be a goal kick only. Side to Golovin. Brandt and Tolisso. Wendell down the line there. Bailey making the run is Lucas Alario. You see the man at the back post and Torgan Hazard. I'll just knock it back into the middle where Brandt can't get to it. Henriks will get to that first, so Corentin Tolisso can't skip past the challenge. Now, Bayern have already played on match day 20 and have won and gone back top of the Bundesliga. So to stay in first, I do need a win here. I'm just going to nod this back to my keeper. Oh, he didn't nod it, did he? Used his feet. That could have been dangerous. Thankfully, we're able to deal with it. So in the second half, I'm really going to need to turn things up if I want to stay top of the league. Because currently, we're back down to second. Lovely ball through to Julian Brandt. He's got the pace to get away here. And does so well. Pull it back. There's Leon Bailey. Good save by Matania. We can't take the lead at the very end of the half. And there goes the whistle. Sally into Ishak. Nice tackle. Golovin kicks that straight against Leuven. Now we're in trouble. Oh, good block. Oh, it's dropped straight to Kirk again. He hits the post and he's there for the follow-up. Leuven makes it 1-0 Nuremberg 6 minutes into the second half. They're so lucky when I block the first shot here on the edge of the box and it falls straight back to him with so much space. He's unfortunate not to have finished it, but then the follow-up from Leuven is right there. But that's really unlucky from me. Really unlucky. 1-0 down rather than 1-0 up, and I need a win to stay top. Tolisso into Alario. There's Brandt. Tolisso's there. Corentin Tolisso blocked by Kitsu. Just wouldn't reach him in time. Really struggling to score here. Bailey with the delivery. Oh! Corentin Tolisso! He might not have scored the simple side foot, but that might be the most fancy finish I've ever pulled off. That's Gianfranco Zola-esque. Incredible goal from the corner from Corentin Tolisso. What a way to score your first goal for your club. That's outrageous. If you haven't hit the like button already, you need to do it now. What a goal from Corentin Tolisso. Might be the best ever one-touch finish I've ever had. Wendell to Golovin, forward to Brandt, across to Henriks, into Hazard. Nice touch. Brandt's arriving at pace. Oh, Julian Brandt deflected and in. I was aiming towards the left-hand side of the goal there, and the deflection off the defender's foot. They even have added some extra pace and spin on the ball. It was blocked or deflected at source, so it's not like the keeper would have dived one way and then been caught wrong-footed. He was blocked as soon as I hit it, so the keeper was able to go the right way. It just did it bend it outside the post and then in? It did. He's unlucky there, the keeper. Great finish though, even with the help of the deflection. We're 2-1 in front. We've turned it around. Corner for Kirk to take here. 8 minutes to go. Looking for an equaliser. Ishak flicks that on. I had to get to the ball first there because the man was in good space. Now Tar isn't the quickest, but he's so strong. Get that around the outside. Look for Julian Brandt. This could finish the game off. He's running out of stamina here. Julian Brandt and the other defenders closing me down. Will take a touch. We'll send him on his arse, but I get stuck on him. And it's a stupidly heavy touch. I turned the defender brilliantly. Then the physics engine screwed me over and I couldn't get to the ball because he's taken such a heavy touch. That's a lovely ball by Golovin inside the defender. Bailey turns, back post. No, Alario's there anyway. 3-1, game over. Oh, at least I am going to get the win. If only that effort from Brandt had gone in, or had been able to get the shot in, turned the defender brilliantly, and then it's almost as if he got his foot stuck on the defender and took an extra heavy touch. Really frustrating. That would have been a second impressive goal in this game, and a second for Brandt as well, having scored our second a moment ago. But it's 3-1 now, and the quality, certainly with that Tolisso goal, has shown through. There's the final whistle. Despite going 1-0 down at the beginning of the second half, we were still able to get ourselves the victory we needed to stay top of the Bundesliga. A very close game, both sides having 9 shots in total, but our extra 2 on target were the extra 2 that we won by. Now the third and final game of the episode, I believe, was Hoffenheim? Question mark? Hoffenheim. Kaderabek driving forward down the right at pace. Very direct run. Good save down low by Koretsky. Very nearly 1-0 down inside the opening 3 minutes. That was a great run down the right hand side by Kaderabek. Rupp will deliver the ball in. Something from the training ground maybe. Victor Sanchez into Troy Deeney. Eventually cleared away by Dendoncker. Counter-attacking opportunity. Oh, I didn't quite play that right. Alario just held his run. Brandt trying to get through. Vogt is very fast apparently. Fast enough to keep up with Julian Brandt at the very least. And now Demirbay set up a counter-attack. Oh, Giovinco's gotten away from Henriks. Sebastian Giovinco, a new signing at Hoffenheim for this window. He's not very strong though, thankfully. Torgan Hazard. Thought I'd overrun that slightly. I haven't. Look for Alario. Get there first. I can't. Oh, but still got it. No, I don't. Demirbay. Levine tried to get something on it, but couldn't. Nothing significant. Giovinco back to Demirbay. He went for placement over power and placed it incorrectly. Nice little ball back to him. 1-2 with Giovinco. Set him up beautifully, but he couldn't find the top corner, although he was not far away. Here's Giovinco. Out-muscled comfortably by Dendoncker. It's the only thing with Giovinco. If he has space and time, then he is very dangerous. But if he gets caught in a physical battle, the defender will come out on top 9 times out of 10. I'll play that inside looking for Tolisso. Can he score one from distance? No. Well blocked at source. I just wanted to add to the incredible goal he scored in the last game, to be completely honest. I really shouldn't have taken that opportunity on. I went for it regardless. Brandt will look for Alario here. Get it under control. He just didn't want to take a touch, did he? He just looked at the ball next to him. Didn't actually react to it and do anything with it. Golovin into Tolisso here. Again, space. Oh, I thought that was in. With the keeper sprawling across to his right-hand side, not getting there. I genuinely thought that was going to bury itself in the back of the net. Oh, very close from both sides now. Still 0-0. Bailey into Brandt. Around the corner there to Alario. Oh, we'll reach Leon Bailey. Good save by Baumann. We'll take the corner. Bailey devastating. Seemed throwing himself to the floor there. Really good effort. Well worked move as well. Tolisso with a powerful header that Baumann saves well. We are knocking on this door. Jonathan Tah's up. It's going to drop here to Golovin. Get it out his feet. I'm trying to get a shot in, but I can't. And the tackle falls kindly for Baumann this time around. Still 0-0 as we approach half-time. We are coming ever closer to taking the lead. Alario can maybe go for a 1-2. We might be able to get one here. Brandt will go out wide to Bailey. Hit it early. Blocked by Kaderabek and kept in by the keeper. Henriks into Golovin. There's Brandt. Tolisso, space. Leon Bailey. Oh, I had to go for the far side, and I've not quite gotten it right. Half an hour to play. Not going to make any changes as of yet, but I might throw Torgan Hazard up top soon and bring on a new winger. Amiri. Oh, done me there with a drop of the shoulder. Back to Amiri. Picked off by Torgan Hazard. It's poor. Golovin, Hazard, Brandt. Tolisso will use the left back first. Then go to Bailey. Oh, didn't quite have enough on it. We'll look inside for Alario. Oh, Hubner not taking any chances. Keeper probably would have gotten there, but he just made sure that Alario didn't sneak in. Tah's up over the bar. Deeney. Back to Kaderabek. Still pushing forward. Jonathan Tah drawn out of position. Works about nicely. Giovinco's got the time and space he needs. Oh, the weight of pass. Millimetre perfect. millimetre perfect from Sebastian Giovinco. The defender sliding in, and I couldn't have got much closer to it. Benjamin Henrichs tucked in from right back. I'm going to go 1-0 down, and we might well lose the game now. 6 minutes to go. Giovinco to Amiri, picked off by Torgan Hazard. It's this attack or nothing. 2 minutes added on. There's really not much time left in the game. Alario, I need Brandt to go again. He has done, but can I get it to him? No, out-muscled. Free kick given though. Well, we're well into stoppage time now. Tolisso will play this short. And Leander Dendoncker will shoot from distance. And miss. Oh, but it took a deflection. Corner. I'm surprised he's given me time to take the corner. Torgan Hazard delivers. Tolisso! The equaliser in the 95th minute when 2 were added on. It's not the first time we've profited this season, with the referee letting things go on a lot longer than they should have done. When the initial shot was blocked, it went out for a corner. The referee should genuinely have blown his whistle then. I should not have been allowed to have that corner. But Corentin Tolisso, he got his first goal for the club in the second game with a ridiculous finish. And now has popped up with another one for us here. He's 7th in the Bundesliga total, having scored 5 for Bayern Munich in the first half of the year. He's now got 2 for me, and despite the incredible finish for the first one, that second is the most important. Wow. That point might just keep our title hopes alive. Bayern smack Augsburg by 4-0. I believe we will be 3 points behind Bayern. I think it's Champions League up next. I think we're 3 points behind Bayern. We are 1 point behind Bayern. Okay. Genuinely looking like a 2-horse race again now, though, as FC Köln, Wolfsburg and Schalke, even if they win their games in hand, will still be a considerable gap behind. Cologne will be 5 points behind us, even if they win their game in hand. So we're starting to open up a bit of a gap at the top now, ourselves in Leverkusen, ourselves in Bayern even. But their goal difference is vastly superior to mine. If I'm going to win the league, I'm going to have to do it on points alone. Up next for us tomorrow, though, will be the Champions League again. AC Milan, the opponents, and I will see you then. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, specifically for that Corentin Tolisso goal. Either of them, in fact. Subscribe if you haven't already. New series starting at the weekend. I'll see you next time.